Because it's almost like there's just too much.
Good morning. It is. Good morning. We are 3 days out from first hill climb of the year. I've got an omelette right here. Let me know. Do you prefer your omelettes like well cooked, or do you like them like a little bit runny? I quite like mine a little bit runny. But anyway, it's 8 o'clock, so I'm eating my omelette quite late, even though I got up at 7:15. I'm trying a new thing now. Well, it's not a new thing, it's only new recently, but I did it last year. In my final prep for the hill climbs, I would do a strategy that probably a lot of you do already, but I haven't. I like to eat my calories like quite late in the evening and late in the day and save them, because in the evenings when I'm not doing a lot, I tend to like to eat then. And it kind of stops me from overeating. So what I'm doing now is stopping eating at 7 p.m. and I'm restarting at like between 7 and 8 a.m. the next day. I weighed myself this morning, 60.8 I think it was, 7.5% body fat. By the way, that's just a Salter scale. That's not like, you know, it's not clinically proven or whatever they call it. It's just thing is, as long as you weigh yourself on the same scale and you keep the same thing as the same all the time, then just go off that. Don't worry about the figures and that if they're accurate. Just go off the same thing. Just been looking back actually at a few comments from it's great that people are still commenting on videos that I posted like a year ago, and somebody just asked like a really good question. As a professional cyclist or somebody who rides a bike for a living, do you put more emphasis on power numbers or do you put more emphasis on tactics to win a bike race? And the reason it's such a good question is because right now at the minute, like the hill climbs require very little tactics at all, and it's more about raw power to weight, and yeah, so it's not really any tactics at all. But in my opinion, like, tactics mean everything in racing situations. Like, it's no longer the case where you can just, you know, the strongest guy just rides off and wins a bike race. To understand it, you really need to either race or be immersed in it and watch it and learn from commentators and well, the guys who know what they're talking about. But yeah, tactics mean a lot. It's almost like American football. It's like I'm sure, like, you know, soccer or, you know, British football. I bet that's like completely the same now in terms of like tactics. Everything just runs the game. Just finished a warm-up that I was practicing, well, at least this is the first time I've tested it. See how it's going to work ahead of the weekend. I'll try those efforts again, obviously for the hill climb on the weekend. We're about 5 minutes away now from a hill I want to repeat about 3 times. It's about 1.5 minutes in length. So this warm-up will determine how well I perform, I guess, on these efforts. Okay, effort's done. I'll put down that warm-up down below in the description as well, because you might want to use it or you might want to have a look at it. So I'm in Pembury Country Park. 11 o'clock. I'm supposed to be meeting for a little gathering with Pembury Country Park's kind of officials, I guess, and we're going to be doing like I don't know, some kind of video promotion. I'm not being paid for this. I saw it on Twitter last night and I just thought I'd turn up. By the way, I'll tell you about the efforts I did in a bit, but for the meantime I'll put them on the screen right now, and then I'll explain a very quick explanation in a minute or so.
Fit as I can be at 54.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
Right guys, just a quick plan for the next couple of shots. So Taylor's setting the drone up at the minute. So if we can have you all just on that little straight over there. And if it's okay, we're going to ride down to the corner there, down the end. And if you can turn around then, and then head down to the bottom corner here, just before the straight. So it's like 2 shots. It won't take very long. Straight down there and then left.
Yeah.
If you could go down there a little bit and then just turn around and come back, if that's okay.
But it's an incredible facility. We've had events here. The Tour of Britain has been here. The following week we had the national.
So coming to the end of the session now, it was a pretty good one. 2 hours 15, 2 hours 20. Like I put on the screen, plenty of effort. More like more like short, sharp stuff. As I'm getting closer to actual game day, I guess. You want to kind of bring down the whole overall, well, keep the intensity, bring down the overall kind of time that you do the intensity for. So as you can see, very little kind of time spent at those effort levels, but still time spent at them nevertheless. Had a really good meet-up with a great bunch of people down at Pembury just now to do some filming, some drone footage work. Hopefully if that video comes out, hopefully if they create that video soon, I'll repost it. I'll show it to you on the YouTube channel. I'll drop a link in the description depending on how fast they upload it. But it's pretty good and we got a lot out of it. I think it's good. You know, I like giving stuff back like that, and I just saw it on Twitter and I just thought I'd turn up. That warm-up I did as well in particular, don't have linked in the description. By all means use it. Like it's something that I've kind of seen done before. It's something I've taken kind of from Training Peaks and adapted it slightly. If you've got any queries, leave them down in the comment section. And of course, if you've got any tips in terms of warm-ups or hill climbs, I'd love to hear your thoughts, because the comment section is not just for like me to read, it's for other people to read. So if they pick up something in your comments, they can use it. So again, thanks for watching today's video. We are one day closer to those hill climbs. And before I go, I just want to say one thing. It's not about winning. Winning these hill climbs would be great, don't get me wrong. And yes, I'm training really hard to do that, and I'm quite focused. That's part of my mentality. I'm very focused towards one goal. But it's good fun. I enjoy them. And regardless of the result, we're going to give it everything. We're going to document it. And it's going to be fun. Thanks for watching. Give the video a thumbs up, because it really helps. Yeah. Thanks guys.